Oklahoma's Teacher of the Year is now a finalist for the National Teacher of the Year. Rebecka Peterson is a math teacher at Union High School, and she joins us this afternoon to talk more about what this recognition means to her. Rebecka, thank you so much for being here this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
So you were named the State Teacher of the Year about a year ago.
Yeah.
You've been able to work on a project. Talk to me about how that last year has been for you.
Yeah, it's been such a joy. So as State Teacher of the Year, you do get to work on a passion project. And so I kind of thought about what defines me as a teacher, and two practices that really define me were sitting with my students' stories and listening to them, and also writing about the good that happens in the classroom. I help administer a blog called One Good Thing, and we live by the mantra that every day may not be good, but there's one good thing in every day. And so I've kind of intersected these two practices, taken the One Good Thing blog statewide, and I go and listen to teachers' stories, lean into their work, and then share their good news to the state.
That is such important work.
Yeah.
It's, we hear a lot about the bad and the struggles,
Yes.
and that's very real. That
Yes.
has to be talked about, but also we have to recognize the hard work that is happening in the classroom
100%.
every day, and the great work, that important work that our teachers are doing. So now you are a top 5 finalist
Yes.
for National Teacher of the Year. What an honor.
What an honor.
What does that mean to you?
Well, it is. It's such an honor. I also think it's such a responsibility. The more I travel Oklahoma, the more it hits home that this honor, every teacher is so deserving of it. And so that just makes me even more committed to shining a light on the good and important work of our educators. And our teachers just bring so much hope and so much joy. And I think there's something very, very special about Oklahoma teachers. So to get to represent them is the honor of my lifetime.
So what have you learned in this past year?
I have learned that teachers will stop at nothing to ensure the well-being of our children, right? In addition to teaching content, they teach our students how to practice love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness. They teach the whole child, and we know that there's so much healing to do post-pandemic. We also know the science is very clear that connection is how we heal. Our teachers are offering that connection with arms wide open.
I can only imagine you've fallen even more in love with what you do.
Yeah.
I love that. So finally, many schools, the state and our state, are struggling to fill open teacher positions. What would be your message to someone who's considering being a teacher?
Yeah, I would ask them to think about a teacher that had significance in their lives, how they made them feel, how they brought out the best in them. And then if they become a teacher, that someday someone's going to ask them, a student, that same question, and that student's going to think about them and how they made them feel and how they brought out the best in them. And there's no other profession like this, right, where people think about us years, even decades down the road. And so the power a teacher holds is infinite.
Absolutely. The impact that one teacher can have on a student. I'm sure everyone at home, I know I can think of one or several teachers that made a profound impact on their life.
Absolutely.
And set them on the course for their future.
Exactly.
I love that. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're all rooting for you.
Thank you.
To be teacher. We're hoping National Teacher of the Year.
Thank you so
That's
much.
the goal.
That means a lot.
That's the goal. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon.